might prevails, and the weak exist only to feed the strong. A tribe of tough, proud people live off these lands, hunting monsters for their sustenance. But now, the hunters are whispering of a fearsome newcomer to the prairie that threatens to upset the precarious balance of their lives.
Well, hello people, welcome back to the next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII-2. So for this video I thought I'd introduce you to the Archylte Steppe, because I need to do a few missions in this area so that I can complete the Sunleth waterscape area. So I thought I'd go there and show you what a lovely place this is. It is one of the biggest maps in the game, and there's lots to explore, and there's a grand total of 12 fragments to find here.
Look out! Flank it from the west! Look, that's their prey.
Wow.
They seem desperate. Like, they gotta get this one or there'll be nothing else to eat.
Really? I guess you have to be a hunter to tell.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Sure.
Okay, so there's plenty to see and do
We should talk to those people.
in the
Maybe they can tell us what's
Archylte
going on.
Steppe.
Good idea. And let's hurry.
Just
those chocobos decide
want to
they need
explore
stretch
that
their
little
legs.
bit, because when trying to explore 100% of the map I often miss that bit. So, oops. There's a few quite tough enemies here. There's a few quite easy ones as well.
Here!
Leons.
Enjoy!
These
You got it!
aren't too difficult to beat. I think if you tame them, I think they're kind of synergist. So yeah, a huge area. What I would recommend when you first come here, see that red cactuar statue? Oops. Is this an Uridimu? It's a silver lobo. Like a slightly stronger version of an Uridimu. So in this area later on in the game you can beat some of the strongest enemies in the game. There's at least 4 really tough enemies to fight in here, and a couple of them will be familiar with you. You'll be familiar with. Oh, it's not letting me touch this. Oh, okay. Right, okay. Just guess I've got to make my way on foot. So a couple of the enemies will be familiar if you've played the first Final Fantasy XIII. In fact, you'll probably see one of them quite soon. But you'll not be able to take it on just now. I'll probably have to spoil a couple of them right now because I've kind of opened my big mouth. So one of them is the Adamantoys. If you remember the Adamantoys from the first game, they are basically just gigantic turtles that kill you by stomping on the ground and usually casting Earthquake. In the harsh wilderness of the Archylte Steppe, people have to help each other to survive this church. So speak to the hunters and do a few. Oh, excuse me. Do a few missions to gain their trust. and you'll eventually also get access to
Without the
chocobos.
we can't hunt. We treat them like part of our family, because they are.
But that's not till a bit later on in the game. There's certain parts of this
We are a proud
area
people.
won't unlock
We used to
until you've
reside on the
completed
tomb.
certain sections of the game. But there's a lot of nice treasure chests around here. And also a lot of areas to explore, so when you're coming here to try and 100% the map, make sure you explore everywhere. The first thing when you come here is go up to this little cabin and talk to this guy.
Listen, we could do with an extra arm. You help us, and I'll give you this map. If you're here to hunt, find someplace else.
You guys aren't exactly hauling it in. Prey getting scarce?
Yes. Ever since that storm blew up, these lands were teeming with game before that. Friends went to investigate the storm, but they never came back.
So,
Keep talking.
you want to know what brought on the storm? My friends are out there assessing the situation, but even if I knew, I wouldn't tell anyone that wasn't a hunter.
But Noel's a hunter.
Don't look so surprised. She's right, you know.
Really? Then you wouldn't mind if I put you to the test. Let's see what you can do. We've been getting harassed by a pack of monsters lately. Think you can get rid of them for us?
Yes. That's some goblins. Right.
We're counting on you. No one
There'll be a
knows why
doddle.
they appeared all of a sudden. What are they after?
Right.
Right. Let's go exterminate some pests.
We should search somewhere in this area, I guess.
Yes, right where that question, the exclamation mark is. But just to give you a sense of scale, this is how big the Archylte Steppe is. Actually, now that I think about it, it's the second largest. The first largest is much later on in the game. Let's get rid of the Cleons first.
Looks like you lost.
Oh, lovely. Puke all over the enemies, that's
Is that it?
I've got a Cleon crystal. So here is the enemies that they've... That's not a goblin. Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh, god, this is a bit of a handful, this one. Mini flans, goblins, and a chocobo. Yeah, in this game, some chocobos are also your enemies. So, just be wary of that. But also, another quite bizarre thing about the chocobos is you can get crystals for multiple chocobos in this game. Get some healing on. There we go. And let's get back to kicking those goblins' punts in. Yeah. Chocobos are quite vicious little fuckers. So be a bit wary of them. Let's get back to the staggered. Let's get him in the air. There we go. Could have dealt with that a little bit better. 3 stars. But I got a chocobo and a goblin crystal. Goblin fragment. You've defeated the goblins. Report back to camp. Right. Is this activated yet? Yes, it is. Touch that.
Whoa! What the?
Okay.
And it will zoom you straight back to the camp. And every time you activate one of them, you'll find another crystal.
This is a hunter's camp. How did we get back here?
So they're basically like teleport
Back
stones.
in a flash, huh? Bit unsettling, but I could get used to it.
Now that we've sorted those goblins out, let's talk to this guy.
So, you took care of those little monsters. I have to hand it to you. You're stronger than you look. Thanks for dealing with that little problem. Say, can I ask you another favor? Some of my people are in desperate need of wool. Why don't you go and talk to the folk over there? They'll fill you in.
Now we've got to go hunting for sheep. Yeah, you got to do quite a few tasks before you'll get the trust of the hunters. So talk to this person
I heard you
here.
took care of our monster infestation problem. I'm impressed. Now that you've proven yourselves, I have another favor to ask of you. I need help collecting wool from the sheep wandering the plains. I appreciate whatever you can do to help. You'll come across some sheep bigger than the others. They're the ones you want. They have the best wool.
Right, so all we got to do go hunting sheep. Gather 3 types of wool. Now, not on this map, but pretty sure when you get down there, yep. No, the sheep won't show up on the map, but there we go. Tuft of rough wool. There's the next one. And you can really follow them with the little speech bubbles they've got above their head. And yeah, you'll fight a lot of goblins here.
Time to die. See ya.
Go. Back to the sheep hunt. Stay still. Yeah, they're quite evasive though. There we go.
Come on.
Tuft of thick wool. Nice. There's just one more to get. I think there's an area quite close by where you've really got to be careful of what the enemies that you summon, because some of the enemies are quite tough during certain conditions. We'll find out about them in a second. Oh yeah, I was telling you about some of the bigger monsters that you'll fight here later. So you got the Adamantoids, another one is the Ochu. The Adamantoids is probably about the same level of difficulty as the ones in the first game, but the Ochu I think is a lot easier in this game. Yes, it's still might have oh no, it's just
Scared yet?
yeah, there's an enemy around here that will keep summoning Skitaris and will toughen them up. If you remember in the first game, when you were in the Mahabara, and you'd fight ambling bellows, and they would summon more of the hoplite robots, and then they would do the version upgrade, and then they were a lot tougher to fight. Well, and round that area you'll find some similar enemies, so just watch that, especially at this low. For fuck's sake, piss off. I don't even know what that was, but I wanted the sheep's wool. Aim obtained 3 tufts of sheep's wool. There's at least another 4 teleport stones. We'll go to the rest of them later. As I say, there's just huge amounts of stuff to explore in the Archylte Steppe. So some of these things are things you should just explore in your own time. But wait till you've completed all the hunter missions first, and then start going to all the different areas of this place. I just teleport to the nomad camp. There she is.
Thank you so much. The quality of this wool is amazing. Here is a little something for your trouble. Only the best hunters can run around these plains without a care in the world. Maybe, just maybe, you two can save us from the peril hanging over our heads.
Talk to her again.
I hear you're looking into what's causing the storm. I don't know much, but I'll tell you what little I know. The storm only comes when it's really hot and sunny outside.
What should we do then? Wait for the weather to change?
There has to be something we can do.
There's a weather controlling device nearby.
So you can change the weather while you're here.
You two are lifesavers. I have to say I'm proud.
There is a direct correlation between weather and monsters. I can teach you how to use the weather control device if you'd like.
So I'll just, I know how to use it, but I'll just listen to the explanation so that you can see it for yourself.
Come, I'll teach you how to operate the machine. Use the lever to shift the direction of the wind. That's the first step in changing the weather. The weather will change depending on which levers you use. There are 4 possible combinations and 4 possible weather conditions. There is a correlation between monsters and the weather. For example, if you make it rain, the monsters near watering holes will become more vicious, and rare monsters with extraordinary strength may appear. By controlling the weather, you can control what kind of monsters you'll run into. That's about it. If you forget how to work it, come talk to me again.
Thanks.
Right. So this machine, you control these 2 levers here, and they will change the weapon, the weather, depending on how you change them. So you've got 4 choices: cloudy, which is what it is. You've got stormy, which when the sky goes purple. You've got rainy, when obviously it rains, and sunny when it's nice and sunny and clear. So so up and up is cloudy. Examine this and move it down, and we'll find out what happens. turns into Stormy. The Stormy, if I remember rightly, affects the monsters in this area here. What tends to happen? You fight a lot more Seath enemies in stormy weather, and this area here seems to be where they're at their strongest. So let's change to 2 down and find out what that is. This is sunny. Ooh, what's that? So with that, this is the sunny weather we wanted, and there's a monster over there that we have to defeat.
We've learned what's behind that storm. There's a monster prowling the grasslands that's taking all the flan. The beast is massive. It can swallow dozens of flan, and when it does, it kicks up that storm we've been seeing.
A beast that can swallow dozens of flan in one go? No, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Ooh, right. Ooh, this is a. I'm just gonna have to just quickly check and see if this is sorry, phone is acting up. But I just need to check to see if this is a something that you need to say something specific to in order to get so just bear with me just a second. This phone's just being very, very slow. Right. A flan devouring monster is behind the storm. What's going on? Right, we're... Nope, not there. Nope, don't want to go there. Oh, no, things... Excuse me a sec. Right, come on, where are you? The Archylte Steppe, okay. What do you think, Mog?
Mog, help us out here.
If he really wants to enjoy his food, he should chew it properly before he swallows, Kupo.
Really? Look. There's no other explanation. They're being sucked into a time rift.
And then they're reappearing back at Sunleth.
Right. If we can take down this beast, we can stop the giant flan from getting any bigger.
Oh. What's that? Look what's got in the way. Yeah. That big huge adamantoise is blocking the way.
On the days when you feel like nothing's going your way, take a breath of fresh air and feel the sun shine on your face. Of course, this device can help you with that.
Nope.
If you forget how to use it, you know who to talk to.
Yep, I just thought you might have said something about how to... Right, I'm going to have to move one of the other levers in order to... Oh, we'll come back to Stormy again. And that thing is still there, right. So let's go and try and defeat this enemy. Now we're probably going to come across some tough beasts here, because this stormy weather tends to summon a lot of Seath, and some of the Seath are quite tough. These ones are not that tough. They're the now the only thing to say about Seath is they're untamable, so don't bother trying to farm them for monsters or anything like that, because right. But before we take this thing on, I'm going to change some paradigms a bit. Customize. I'm going to change this one because I have unlocked Serah as a saboteur, and she's got a couple of nice saboteur spells, so be nice to have that. I've got, right, let's have a dual saboteur. I don't know how. Let me just check the Crystarium, because I'm not sure how much he has. He's only got D-Shell, D-Protect. Oh, she's got quite a lot. And I've got quite a lot of Crystarium points, so let's just abuse them. So we need to put it on this so that she gets her magic bonus. And on this so we can get another magic bonus. And Sentinel. Get Gale Strike. And then get a Ravager bonus. Ow! And Crystarium expanded. Fantastic. I think it's time to unlock the medic role. So medic role, every time you hit a large node, you get an HP bonus, and I think it would be a wise idea to. Oh no, that's all. So she's only got cure just now, so she's not a very good medic just now. Do this so you can get your strength bonus, and do that again and again, so he gets us another strength bonus. Commando. Commando. And let's get him the medic role as well. Get our commando bonus. And that's all we can get just now. And can we upgrade? Yeah, get some potent slivers on Armando. And power slivers for Willie, our commando. Oh, he's becoming quite a strong commando. That's good. I'm gonna put some potent droplets for the because I infused my original one with with Armando. Just gonna give him that. Right, let's see if I can look at and put power droplet on. Well, we've still got a potent droplet. Yeah, that's all we can do for that one. Don't think we can do much else. Let me just put that on. Yeah, that's all I can do just now. Right. Right, let's go and destroy this thing. Right, you, come on. Come on in, you big ball bag.
Meal time's over.
start by putting some debuffs on him, assuming they'll work. Let's get him. Oh, ow! Oh, that was nasty. I need 2 extra defense for that. Ooh, this guy's tough. Switch back to this so that I guess start damaging it again. You're going to have to do a lot of healing here. That's while he's I think this is going to do much damage to him, but while he's staggered we can at least put a couple of debuffs on him. Yeah, we need to heal again. Oh, we've got Imperil on him. That's something. Ow! Let's get both of them on Sentinel. Let's try and get some damage onto him while he's charging that up. Ah, yes. Damn it, he's quite strong against a lot of good attacks, a lot of good debuffs. Ow.
Over here.
Oh shit. Phoenix down. Fuck, I've lost the stagger. Thankfully the monster's got got protected shell on it, so... Yeah, I feel this is going to be a tough fight. Give it everything you've got. And, don't be afraid to switch to a healing. Yeah, and the good thing is that hopefully this should boost the stagger gauge up a bit. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Get this one on so that we can keep attacking. Let's get some healing on Serah. We can just have a bit of energy to... Oh, don't! Right. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to go lay into it. No, it's nearly dead. There we go. Could have done that a bit better, but there we go.
Do you think this'll fix the paradox?
Yes. Now let's head back before Snow gets himself into more trouble.
Why, are you worried about him?
What? No. Just figured you'd be itching to see him again.
Oh, if there's one thing I know about Snow, it's that he's as tough as a behemoth. I don't worry too much when he's off on his own.
You know, I couldn't do what you two do. Staying apart and doing your own thing even though you love each other. You never know when someone might disappear from your life. Take it from me, you have to make every moment count.
No.
But it's okay. I believe we can change our fate. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here.
There we go. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, a mog's clock. Nice. Ooh, what's that? Is that a Svara? One of those things from the Brescia ruins. Oh, it's a Vuivre. Oh, they're quite nasty little fuckers. Oh, fuck. Yeah, vicious fuckers. Yeah, I think after this we'll just head straight out and get back to... We'll get straight to Sunleth and see if we've sorted Snow's little problem out. Ow! Fuck. That's actually finish it off. Oof. Bloody hell, didn't realise that was going to be so tough. Just want to get those little areas.
So the fragment was causing the storm. The monster swallowed it by accident, but it kept working inside it.
Exactly. That's why it seemed the storm was coming right out of its mouth.
Right, let's just have one more fight in here. Get rid of the goblins first. The goblin, because if it's anything like what they used to do in the last game, if you kill the goblin chieftain, then another goblin will just be promoted to a goblin chieftain. So that's why it's best to leave the goblin chieftain until last. Switch to this. Get hotly cast on. There we go.
Too easy.
Right. Let's leave here. We'll save first. Good idea. And then let's just go back to Sunleth and finish that part of the story.
Time and...
Yeah, whatever. Because it's still got another gate to open. Ugh. No.
Where's Snow?
I knew it. He's gone off to fight on his own.
There he is. Look how much smaller this giant flan has now become.
Snow! It's enough.
You really don't know when to quit.
Sort of mutant tomato. Much easier to fight now. Put some debuffs onto it. Even with protecting Raven Shell, it's still doing a shit amount of damage. Ooh, but still casts poison. Just quickly switch this with this healing. Just put... Oh shit. Yeah, if we just leave Snow to keep the stagger gauge going. I've almost got it staggered. Nasty hits here. There we go. He's staggered now. Let's just finish him off. And he's gone. Mutant extract and 3 quick mobs. Nice. And a mutant tomato fragment.
Looks like I needed the cavalry after all. Maybe going solo was a bad idea.
You knew you had no chance of winning. Why did you even try?
Fang and Vanille, I guess. I knew it was stupid. But the pillar is getting eaten away bit by bit. I can't just stand by and watch. Not when those two are in danger.
Couldn't just sit still and wait for help, could you? Typical.
Hey, I do what I do, all right?
You're the worst of them all. I hate your kind. You think you're everyone's protector, everyone's hero. But who do you save, really? You even realize how useless you are? Do you realize what you do to the people you're supposed to protect?
Now you wait just a damn minute. You've been looking after Serah. And back in your own time, you protected your village and your friends, am I wrong? Seems to me, you and I are pretty much the same.
No. You don't get it. You don't know anything. You're wrong, we're not the same. I couldn't protect anyone.
No? You know what, forget it. Maybe you're right. But you've got to survive. Because if you don't, then neither will anyone you love. Listen, I'm sorry I charged in on my own.
Snow.
I guess what I'm saying is, you keep looking after Serah for me, okay?
Huh? Snow? What's happening?
Time is up.
Wait, but we resolved the paradox.
Maybe that's the reason. The timeline is correcting itself. Things that don't belong in this era are disappearing. Snow is a contradiction. He comes from a past that no longer exists.
No! Stop it! I won't let you go!
Sorry, Serah. I can't be with you here.
No! Please don't leave me! I can't lose you over and
It'll
over.
be okay. Heroes never die.
A secret. But how? No!
This is what it means to change time.
Why did he have the brand? Who made snow on the sea? Why?
He might not have been forced. Maybe it was something he asked for.
Not in a million years! Who would be insane and stupid enough to do that?
What if you needed to protect someone? And you could only do that with the power of the Lassie.
Everyone knows what happens to Lassie. Succeed or fail, they're doomed.
Snow only cares about the people he's trying to protect. Damn the consequences. Damn himself. If it means helping my friends, I'll gladly become a Lassie. Sound like something he'd say?
And you hate him for that.
Yes, I hate him. But I understand it.
That's it. I've decided. Snow is always putting himself in danger, trying to save others. So, I'm going to save him. When I became a Lassie, he did everything he could to help me. Now it's my turn. I swear, I won't stop until I find him again.
Okay. And I'll make sure you do. He asked me to look after you, remember?
Koopa?
When two people part and go their separate ways, their memories split as well. Some people wish they could go back and be together like before. Others look forward to the day they can meet again. Serah, the future is yours. Follow your path. Don't stop now.
Right, so that's almost everything from the Sunleth waterscape.
Snow helped stop the pillar from collapsing too soon. Natural wind erosion will eventually break it down, but the immediate danger is behind us.
So just before we leave, gotta go back and obtain that artifact. And get these things cunts in first. Yeah, get rid of the ceratosaurs first. And ooh, hey, we've got a Ceratosaurus crystal. Oh, didn't realise he'd summoned so many. Thought that was a huge issue. Oh, and we got a Ceratosaur. Hey. So you're gonna have to throw Mog across there to grab that.
We might not be able to reach it, but it's not a problem for our buddy Mog now, is it?
Leave it to me, Kupo.
Oh, where are you going? Why the fuck did you just fall that? Ugh. Did I throw him too far? I'll just have to wait for Mog to come back. There he is. There we go. I'm not moving any, so don't encourage any more enemies to come out. Mysterious artifact and head for the gate. Right, so let's unlock the gate, and then it might be a good idea to finish this broadcast before we go to the next area. Right, let's get rid of the Ceratosaurus this time first, so he doesn't do the courtship dance.
did it!
He still fucking does it. I thought maybe it was a memory thing that like in computers internal memory thing that summoning more of those things. Oh shit! Summoning more of those things would have been too dangerous. Not too dangerous, too much for the processor. But that's only in like really older games. I think an Xbox One can handle loads of enemies being on screen at the same time. Anyway, let's get to this gate. Jump. Right. Use a mysterious artifact. Oh, it's turned into an illusionary artifact. Okay, well, doesn't really make any difference. It's still going to unlock that gate, isn't it?
Okay.
Shall we?
Let's.
Will they ever find the dawn?
It depends on what lies in their hearts.
Oh. Ah yes, we've come to this bit. Okay, right. I will talk about that in the next video, but I think now is a good time to end this broadcast, because I've got a couple of things to do. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon for the next broadcast, where I'll show you this weird area that we've got to. See you again soon. Bye bye.